What's up, Dicey Decisions? Tonight we are having one of our one shots, and normally the beautiful bald man to my bottom left, I believe, would be the one talking, but tonight you get me. I am hosting a game called Fiasco. Now, I first saw this game on Will Wheaton's tabletop 13 years ago. He played the original version of Fiasco, and I've wanted to play it ever since. Unfortunately, I'm an introverted nerd with no friends in person, so I never had the ability to do it. Turns out, Roll20 has a Fiasco module. So now I can have a Fiasco with my friends here. You recognize the familiar faces from our Friday night stream and many other one-shots. We have Brandy running the stream, our Dungeon Daddy Scott, Sean who plays Quinn, Amanda who plays Lorelei, and of course myself, the bold, beautiful Kaylin. So, you may be asking yourself, what's Fiasco? Well, imagine you're in a movie like Fargo or Bullet Train, where it's kind of messed up caper where everything goes wrong. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that all together in a collaborative GM-less tabletop role-playing game where we're going to design relationships, locations, needs, and objects that we're just going to go, okay, well, that's funny, let's do that. And after we perform some scenes and we decide if it's good or bad outcomes, we're going to hit the midpoint, and that's called the tilt. And during the tilt, something crazy is going to happen. And then we go into Act 2, and we see what happens. It's going to be shenanigans. It's going to be mayhem. And it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of laughs. Get ready for your cheeks to hurt. We ready for a Fiasco?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
My cheeks are ready, sir.
All four.
Yeah, I'm prepared on all fronts.
So, before the stream started, I went ahead and we start by dealing out the playset cards. Fiasco runs on playsets. The base game comes with 3, Dragon Slayers, Poppleton Mall, and the one we're playing tonight called Tales from Suburbia. We all have a handful of cards. And the game says we start out by making relationships between 2 characters. We have the game board set up where Scott and Brandy are adjacent to me, and then Sean is next to Brandy, Amanda's next to Sean, and then Scott. It's a nice little ring. And we're going to get a relationship between each of those. And how the game determines who gets to start in this relationship building is the person that most recently destroyed something valuable. Now, me, about a week and a half ago, I destroyed the compressor on my air conditioner for running it in the middle of the heat, and that was $500. Does that count? Anybody else got anything more recent?
Not more recent, but more expensive. About a month and a half ago, somebody hit me in my car, and that cost about $8,000 for the insurance company to fix.
I think Sean starts.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll let Sean start.
So, Sean, in your list of available cards, you have the red cards, which are relationships. You do not have to place the relationship between your character and someone else's. You can do it anyone. And there's one rule I forgot to mention, and with Fiasco, and it's done by Bully Pulpit Games, they have one rule that is very, very important, and it's called the let's not rule. If at any point someone is uncomfortable, because this is a completely free-form roleplay, it's supposed to be bad, there's going to be murder, there's going to be sex, there's going to be drugs, there's going to be rock and roll. If something is uncomfortable or something is just not appropriate, you would touch the let's not card, and it would not be a big deal. The person who's talking immediately rolls back 5 minutes and changes whatever's happening. In honor of Grog, Strongjaw, our let's not is going to be the word Jenga. So if at any point one of our players says Jenga that's considered let's not. In no way do you question going. You just roll back and change something. So if I said that I'm drinking a root beer and Sean says Jenga, I'm like, then I'm drinking a Coke. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking Fanta Pineapple. Not sponsor of the show, but would happily take a bunch of Fanta Pineapple if you want to send it to me. Shit's delicious. So, Sean, you want to kick off a relationship between two characters?
I do, and I would like to kick off a relationship between you and Scott.
Damn it!
So this,
Fuck, Sean.
I had a good one for that spot too.
yeah, this one is the relationship is the past. So Scott and Justin are mutual keepers of an ominous secret.
I love
Okay.
it.
So, what we do now that we have a relationship, is all of us as a group are going to kind of figure out what is that ominous secret? What could that be? Is one of us a murderer? Did we accidentally kill Susan down the street and bury her in the backyard? Did we...
Wait, do we have to set up the neighborhood?
We don't have to set it up. As we go, we can continue to build it, but it's good to like just start throwing ideas out so that eventually we lock in. So we know that there's going to be mutual keepers of an ominous secret between you and I.
What I want to know is, do we need to set up for our viewing audience which version of the game we're playing?
Oh, we are not playing Fiasco Classic. This is the new version of Fiasco. I guess new is relative. The newest, the latest version that is card-based, not D6-based. So if you watch the tabletop show with Will Wheaton from 13 years ago, you're going to see the D6 version. This one uses all cards.
Right, but the subset we're playing.
Oh, we are playing Tales from Suburbia, and you're right. I need to read the score.
Because I think that may inform what we talk about with the past.
It's a nice town full of nice people. Not much happens here, and that's how we like it. Or rather, lots of things happen here. Things requiring antibiotics and things dusted with cocaine. And occasionally, just occasionally, things spattered in blood. But we keep all of that quiet, and we keep the sidewalks clean, and not much happens here, and that's how we like it. So think Stepford Wives kind of... It's a perfect suburban neighborhood. Nothing bad happens here ever. Except, there's a ominous secret between Scott's character and I.
Right. So given that, now, given the Tales of Suburbia and this ominous secret, you and I, or all of us, I guess, could just... This ominous secret is not about us, but it's about another player.
It could, and it doesn't even have to be about a player. It could be about something random.
Right.
Yeah, the ominous secret could be that you know that the neighbors down the street are part of a cult that is doing human sacrifices every Tuesday when they're supposed to be playing bunco.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, Amanda, why don't you throw a relationship out there?
Oh, I had a really fun one for you and Scott, and I don't think it works anywhere else. Let's see. I will play. I'll play a relationship called Crime, Drug Manufacturer, and Dealer between Sean and Brandy.
Well, oh yeah, right here. Drug manufacturer and dealer.
All right, so I guess we need to decide which one of us is the cook and which one of us is the front of house. That's true. Okay, I think that works. I can be back to I'll sleep.
I mean, this is Suburbia. Are you like a teenage kid that's the dealer for this person?
Oh my god, the Bunko Club around here is fucking nuts.
Bunch of speed freak psychopaths.
Well, to spice that up, I'm going to go ahead and play a relationship that's going to build on that, if you guys don't mind.
Don't.
Between Amanda and Sean, criminal and parole officer or detective.
I guess that immediately makes me the cop.
If you're the cop, you have to tell him. So you can decide, that's not necessarily true. He could be the drug manufacturer.
Twist, I'm the parole officer.
Right.
Man.
It's not necessarily true that it can be any number of ways as we develop it. So, Brandy, why don't you've got between you and I, and between Scott and Amanda. Okay. Okay, and you said, you're in the mid-30s bunco club. So,
what if you were significantly younger sibling, like parents had an oopsies 20 years later?
Oh, a teenage. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've clearly made out this drug ring that's going on. So, Scott, you're the last one to play. The only one left is between you and Amanda.
Brandy, your audio is not running. Yeah, chat says they can't hear you.
No.
How about now? Can you hear me now, chat?
Oh, yep, there we go.
Okay.
Cool.
We can always
Awesome,
hear you.
thank you.
Thanks, chat. You're the best.
Thank you.
Thanks for Jim.
I think I have to go because two of them don't really fit given everything else. Given that Amanda is some sort of cop/narc, I think the one that makes sense. How do I play the card?
Just drag it out.
Drag it onto the middle, and I'll make it bigger.
That's what she said.
Is that somehow we are? We play sports together, sports ball together.
Okay.
So you then were probably Justin's coach if Justin is a teenager. So that's how you and he have learned this terrible secret.
Right.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
So the one that I had,
gym teacher.
Yeah. Sure.
Perfect.
Okay. So now in reverse order, we're going to attach something to those relationships. So Scott, since you did the last relationship, you're going to do the first object, location, or need. We're going to end up with two needs, an object, a location, and then one more that will either be an object or location. The important thing is the needs cannot be adjacent to each other, so no one person gets both needs, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Okay. You want to be on stream?
I've got a location.
Okay.
I attach it to some place or
You attach it to one of the relationships, and in some way that's related.
I think the one that makes the most sense is I've got Apple Valley, County Rec Center, State Park, and Pool. And I think that would make sense with Amanda and I.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
what sport is it?
Ooh, what do I know enough to make an actual conversation about?
I think it should be something really like suburbia, like rollerblading or something.
Lacrosse.
Suburban pickleball club.
Pickleball. It's pickleball.
Absolutely.
It's pickleball.
Absolutely.
It has to be pickleball.
Right.
I know nothing about pickleball other than it's old people tennis.
Think ping pong. in real,
Yes.
like in real scale, in human scale.
Brandy, that brings us back to you. You can choose a need and or an object.
Okay. No. No. Okay. I'm going to put this one between nope. Go away. Between Amanda and Sean, the need is to get respect from yourself by standing up for yourself.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
We'll see how that plays out.
Nice.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I wonder which direction that's gonna go in.
It could go in either.
Yeah. That's I honestly I was really gonna put an interest. I had one that was need to get even with the local drug dealer that I was gonna throw on Amanda and I just
I mean, you still can.
No,
Amanda.
well, it's already on the. They can't be adjacent, right? It's a need.
Well, someone
Okay.
else could need to get even.
That's true. True.
I'm gonna make drug making real interesting and give them 100 feral cats.
Hey. If I'm in my 30s, it could be a crazy cat lady, you know.
The hundreds of feral cats is how we protect our abandoned house, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. It was calculated. That was on purpose.
Yeah. We lured them all in.
Sean went first, so I'm going to place the need, and then he gets to place the last thing, which again will be between me and Scott, because between Brandy and I, our family has a need to get away with murder.
Ha!
Damn.
Oh no.
I have drugs and
So whether
connections.
that's Sean's character and I are around the same age, and you're tired of his shit, you know,
Yeah.
or you have something going on with the cop, and you need to off the cop, so you ask your little brother.
Yeah.
Maybe you need someone else killed, like your coach. Who knows?
Yeah. So
A
that
shameful
the
secret.
last part, Sean, you can play an object or a location
Right.
on the last part.
I have all needs and one location, so that is what we will play. We will play a location, Poppleton Terrace, and this is the drainage canal behind the subdivision.
Oh my god!
Oh,
It's a great place for an ominous scene.
I think that's where we get together and talk about the ominous secret. Yeah.
And the ominous secret could be the murder that I'm trying to get away with.
Exactly.
It could have already happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right, so we have established all of that information. There's one step left, and we have to name our characters.
Ooh.
So I'm going to put up text boxes when you tell me your name, and I'm just going to add it to your little name tags. I'm going to be Reggie, and Brandy, we need a last name. No, wait, I have a better one.
Okay.
Delbert McPhee.
Okay. My first name is Bunny.
Yes, I go by
Bunny
Del and you
McPhee.
go by Bunny.
Delbert and Bunny. Jeez. That's a family, all right.
I want to change the size.
Well,
Okay.
I'm just thinking, like, how would a suburban drug manufacturer blend in? And right, like, so I'm actually Brent Winkerton the Third.
Okay. It's
People call me Wink.
Brent Winkerton
Winkerton the Third.
the Third. Love it. Does Bunny have a real first name, or is that her real first name?
It's her real first name. No, it's actually Barbara.
I think because, the whole sports thing and the relationship with the younger kid, everybody in town calls me Coach.
Yeah, they do.
But I have to think of the most like suburban coach coach name I could think of, and Roger is what's coming for sure. So Roger, Roger.
Templeton.
Well, we have Apple Valley. Roger. Let me think on the last name for a minute.
McIntosh.
Yes.
McIntosh. Roger
Coach Mac.
McIntosh. Yeah. Coach Mac.
Coach Mac. Yes.
Coach Mac. Oh, I love it. And Amanda.
She's known around town as Officer Large Marge.
Excellent. Do people call her that to her face?
Oh yeah, especially the drug dealers. In fact, the drug dealers call her Extra Large Marge. And to make it even worse, her last name's McDonald.
Okay. So now we all have names. We all have a basic idea of our relationships. Just to recap, Delbert Del McPhee and Barbara Bunny McPhee are siblings. Del is an oopsie baby, 20 years younger than his sister who lives here in Apple Valley. He went to high school in Apple Valley living with his older sister because his family was often off on vacation. They are affluent, and they are a hoity-toity suburban nightmare of a family.
Well respected in the community.
Well respected, like she's in the PTA, she's in the HOA.
President.
President of the HOA. She brings brownies
Everywhere.
It just so happens that she's also a drug dealer with our drug manufacturer, Brent Winkerton III, who is around the same age as Dell. They perhaps know each other through gym class with Coach Mac. And, Wink has had some trouble with the law before and is being investigated by Officer Large Marge, or she's her patrol officer. And Large Marge and Coach Mac play pickleball together at the community center.
That's how we keep fit.
Now, There is an unknown here, which is the ominous secret. Scott, do you want to see if we can dig that up? Because that ominous secret also relates to the drainage canal behind the subdivision. And I'm just saying, I need to get away with murder, and there's a drainage canal.
So I guess the question is, has the murder happened, or has the murder not happened?
The murder has not happened because that's our need in this game, is to get away with it. So maybe we've murdered before.
So I think maybe our relationship is that we both have a nefarious connection to that drainage ditch. And we don't necessarily know the connection to it, but we've come across each other scouting that place out.
Okay. It's like you don't ask what you're burning at the bum barrel.
Right.
Nobody asks what you're burning at the bum barrel. That's against bum barrel rules.
I didn't know there were rules at the bum barrel. Now I know.
So I know in my head why I go. Obviously, you have this whole murder thing going.
Right. All right. So we have set up the locations, we have set up the characters, we have set up our relationships. I think it's time for a fiasco.
Yes.
What do you guys think?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so how this works is we are going to go around the table and each of us are going to have 2 scenes. In those scenes, we're going to either establish the scene where our characters are doing something or talking to someone, and everyone else is going to say whether it's going to have a positive or negative outcome for that player. Or I could say, I'm resolving the scene. I choose if I want a positive or negative outcome, and everyone else says what the scene is going to look like, and I play that out. Now, it could be played out live. It could be described like a movie scene. It could be a flashback. We are creating a movie here, a comedy, a tragedy, a just balls to the wall fun time. And how it describes who gets to go first is who got up to the most trouble most recently.
I don't do trouble.
Trouble.
Sean looks like he's up to trouble right now.
I'm always up to no good.
Yeah, I would vote Sean.
Says his parole officer. Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Sean, if you want to start the scene, that'd be great. Otherwise, the other option is the person who brought the game, so I could start it if you want.
I will start the scene. Okay, so I will start the scene. You guys can decide whether this is positive or negative for me. All right. So scene opens. It's sunny, beautiful day in our peaceful HOA neighborhood, and almost every yard the grass is clipped to the regulation 1 inch. But in every HOA neighborhood, right, there's always that one house at the end of the block or the end of the subdivision that, maybe has a tire in the yard. Maybe they park a little too close to the curb, right? Maybe there's a car up on blocks. Maybe there's 100 feral cats, right? And so in this house, we see Brent Winkerton III, and he is hard at work at the chemistry set that his dad bought for him to make sure that he could pass AP chemistry. Right? But we all know that Brent is not into AP chemistry. Not even a little bit. Brent has been cooking up the best batch of speed that you have ever seen, because there's nothing that the housewives of this community love more than Black Betties. So, but as he's there, he's thinking to himself, right? And he's thinking about all the run-ins that he's had with Large Marge. She's always just chasing him around and trying to get him to go to school and figure out what he's doing, and she just won't get off his back. Just won't get off his back. He's gonna tell her what's up eventually, but then he gets an idea. He knows that Bunny's brother owes him a favor, so he thinks maybe Bunny's brother can take care of Large Marge for him.
Okay.
So he starts to hatch a plan.
All right, so you want the scene to be you and I communicating?
No, actually what I want is the next time Bunny comes over, I'd like to have a chat with Bunny as she picks up the next batch of chemicals.
Okay, so you're going to have a chat with Bunny, the next batch of chemicals. I would say that this would be a positive outcome. There's nothing negative that could happen. Unless you want to have the chat with Bunny now, which would make it more interesting.
Is that enough for this? Like, is that enough of a scene? Should I? I don't know.
It should be something that we can say is positive or negative.
Okay.
Something.
All right, well, yeah,
should...
let's have the chat with Bunny now then.
So Bunny will knock on the door.
Oh, he will sort of scoot cats out of the way and kick them aside and sort of you see the curtains sort of twitch back or crack, and then Wink will let you in. Hey Bunny, how's it going?
Oh, hello, and I'm gonna pull out a handful of cat treats out of my purse, and I'm just gonna scatter them in the other room to get the cats out of the way, and they're gonna run, and I'm gonna say, "How is the next batch? Is it ready?"
Yeah, it's done. I think they're really, really gonna like it. But hey, listen, I got a favor to ask you, right?
Well, I
Yours.
need to count them first because Dorothy
Oh.
and Elaine, Mary and Louise are expecting these at the PTA today, and I have to look good. You know this, right?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Sorry, Bun. Sorry. Please count them up. Count them up. And
Okay.
he'll sort of step back.
Yeah. She'll very methodically count them out and package them in her little coin purse. Put it back in her pocketbook. Okay.
So
now, what were you saying?
Listen. Okay. I know how important your reputation is to you, right? Like it's and I got to tell you, Marge has been asking around a lot. If she's asking around about me, she may figure out how to get to you. So, I know you got that brother of yours, right? He owes you a favor. He's real strong, like. I was wondering if maybe you could, get him to take care of her.
Do you mean
take care of
her? Oh.
However, I don't know. However you want to do it, right? I'm just take care of her.
Let me
Stay
talk
positive,
to
you guys.
Joe.
Feels positive.
We have to vote, and then they finish the scene with what we decide.
Yeah, I
Positive?
would say positive. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna put one positive card. On Sean. So finish up the scene.
Let me.
Right. Yeah. So.
I'll speak with Del.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Just if she asks too many questions, she's gonna catch on, right? And like neither of us can afford that. My dad would kill me, and I know what those moms on the PTA would think after they got done covering their own asses. Of course.
Well, I know that Coach is meeting with him and working with him, and I think that Coach and Officer play together. So I'll have him figure out a way to get her alone.
Yeah, that'd be great. I think that's perfect. And Coach won't know. He's an idiot anyway. He won't know what's going on.
Yes. Okay. Well, we're gonna have more orders.
You should see him when he covers history class. It's ridiculous.
Well, yes, sweetheart. We're gonna have more orders after the PTA meeting today, so I'm gonna need you to chop, get back at it.
Yes, ma'am. Of course, absolutely.
Thank you.
So, we got a positive outcome. I'm gonna go ahead and I would like to establish a scene so you guys can determine what happens. The scene is the garage of Bunny and Dell's house that Dell has turned into a gym for his little 17-year-old hard body. He's a complete gym bro. He's lifting weights, and Coach is walking his Yorkshire Terrier past the garage.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So Dell's just Coach. Is that Muffy?
Yeah, Dell, what's up? How many reps?
2, 3, 100. Who knows? Who counts? Just gotta keep working.
You drinking water, right?
Stay hydrated. Kind of like when we were out I saw you.
You didn't see anything.
No, I saw you. Remember we crossed. You were coming in, I was going out.
I start walking up the driveway with the dog. I said you didn't see anything.
Nah, man, we were there. It was...
You didn't see anything.
Oh, shit! I got you. Muffy, we didn't see nothing.
There we go.
Wink. And he absolutely says wink out loud. So, I was thinking, you and me, doubles pickleball.
Oh, we would dominate.
We go down to that community center, we'd be drowning in pussy.
Well, I mean, maybe, but we would win. That wouldn't necessarily be my goal, but
I don't understand.
I mean, I'm married.
I don't understand.
I have a wife.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Excuse me?
Nice talking to you, coach. So at this point, positive or negative?
I feel like it's negative. I feel like Coach is about to beat the shit out of him.
I feel like
I think that a punch to the face is appropriate.
yeah.
So, Coach lands a nice blow on Dell's nose. It leaves with he's sitting on the weight bench, his hands in his face. Are we still on for pickleball?
No! Dumbass.
Oh no. Coach is just Red Foreman.
I guess I'm making steroids for Dell in addition to speed for the local ladies.
All right. Amanda, Brandy, Scott, what do you got? Any of you could jump in.
I feel like Bunny is the kind of person that isn't satisfied to rely on other people to do the work for her. She's very type A. And she's decided she's going to go talk to Marge and try to work her PTA magic and see if she can shake Marge off of Wink.
So you'll find Marge on the pickleball court, and like she's huffing and puffing because Marge is in fact quite large. For a cop, Marge is probably like pushing 275. Like she's a big lady. So Marge is trying to lose weight by playing pickleball, and this is Marge's maybe second time playing. So she's huffing and puffing, like she's pouring sweat, and the guy across from her that she's playing with is looking at her like, you haven't even served the ball yet.
She's bounced it twice and is tapping out.
So I think Bunny would approach the court because she knows everybody there, and they're just gonna let her go wherever she wants, and she's gonna kind of totter over in her heels and her little pencil skirt and everything with her cute little pocketbook, and she's gonna Marge, Officer Marge, can I talk with you?
What do you want?
Oh, I see you are working out. That's wonderful. You're doing so well. Do you have a minute? Can we talk?
Next week, Frank. We'll pick it up next week. And she'll throw the pickleball paddles onto the ground.
So
what do you want?
I wanted to ask you some questions. You know my sweet little brother Dell. I think
the idiot.
Oh, yes, he's so sweet. The brains didn't quite get all the way there, But we love him anyway. Oh, we love him so much. He's so precious. And you know his friend, Wink or Brent. Do you know him?
The fucking kid who never goes to school?
I know, but you need to know I am tutoring him. I'm helping him in his chemistry, in his math. He's made great strides. I just wanted you to know that. And she's going to pull out of her purse, just so Marge can see it, the most amazing brownies ever. She's famous for them. She's going to flash them. She knows that she's probably hungry, a little sugar deprived.
I say negative.
Yeah, I have,
what
to,
do you
vote,
guys
yeah, I
think?
have to vote negative here.
Yeah, I'm thinking negative as well.
All right, let's resolve this with a negative outcome.
I think Marge hates Brent more than she likes brownies.
Are you trying to bribe me? Don't you see I'm working fucking hard here? I don't know where this accent is going. I'm so sorry.
Officer Marge, I'm not you know I make brownies for everybody. I'm just gonna leave these here.
Lady, I'm obese. I'm fighting the beatus. I can't be eating brownies.
But you've worked so hard, and your blood sugar might be low. I'm looking out for your health.
If you want to help me, I'll get that fuck-ass kid into school.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Marge. We'll connect at Bunko later, yes?
I don't know how to fucking play Bunko.
Well, guess what? You're invited, and we'll teach you. And she's going to drop the brownies, and she's just going to walk herself right on out, knowing that she did not achieve what she wanted to achieve. But she's already calculating how to make it happen the next time.
All right, we have 2 more scenes.
You
can choose to either establish where you decide what the scene is going to be, or you can choose to resolve and say that you want a positive or negative, and we'll come up with something.
I don't know where, because I'm at pickleball, I don't know where I would go from here. So I would like a positive.
Well, keep in mind that this story does not have to be linear.
Okay, that's good to know.
You could jump to, actually, I have a good idea, and we're going to go ahead and put a positive card on you. What do you guys think of a stakeout outside of Wink's house?
Yeah.
That will end in a positive outcome for Officer Large Marge. So, take it away, Amanda.
Okay, so Large Marge is sitting in her unmarked police car. And when you look at it from outside the street, you're like, the fuck's wrong with that car? Because it's sagging. Like, visibly, you can see the car struggling.
It's like a Honda Fit.
So car's struggling. And she's doing the thing that like undercover cops do where they're kind of like slouched down in their chair. And she's got her she's got like 3 bags of the baked Lays because she thinks they're healthy, and like 6 bottles of Coke Zero. And so she's crunching, and she's got her little binoculars. I'm gonna fucking find out why this kid doesn't go to fucking school. Where's this kid's fucking parents at?
All right. So you, where are you Are you staking out Wink's house, or are you staking out the 100 feral cat home?
It would have to be your house, because I don't know why she would think that anything's going on at the cat house. So she's gonna be like across the street from your house, like in the neighbor's yard, so that it, why would you want somebody parked in front of your house? So yeah, so she'll be across the street of the neighbor's house.
What if the feral cat house was across the street? Mm-hmm. So she sees you coming out of the feral cat house and going into your house.
I was actually going to say the other way around. So if she's watching my house, she would absolutely watch me go. And, as paranoid as Wink is, he somehow does not notice the brand new car in his neighbor's driveway that is literally sagged over like this, which is very strange because usually Brent is very conscientious about whether or not people are following him. But today he's not paying attention. One of the cats got back up, followed him over to his house, and so he comes out, he's carrying just the scraggliest looking cat that you have ever seen. And he very carefully deposits it at the house that is just sort of catty corner across the street. And you notice that he conscientiously feeds all of the cats that are out, but just bowls of but hidden, just bowls and bowls and bowls of food all over the yard. And then he goes into the house.
So when Marge sees you come out, she does that thing where she kind of startles real quick. She throws her bag of chips in the back seat. She spills Coke down her shirt. And she pulls up her binoculars and is like, the fuck is he carrying? That's the ugliest fucking cat I've ever seen. And where is he going? And why is there so many cats? That's gotta be a health code violation.
Ooh. I believe that's what they call probable cause.
Yeah.
All right, Scott. What's going on with Coach Mac?
Well, at the end of that scene, kind of dovetailing in, you hear this yipping in the street, coming up the street, because Coach is walking his dog again, and the dog always barks at the house with 100 cats.
Yes.
That's not my scene. I just wanted to interject that would have taken place to set the scene up. For my scene, I think it would be back at pickleball, I think. And I would be there to meet Marge for a game that we had scheduled to play. And we'll see if this is a positive outcome for Coach or not. So get there. Coach is wearing his high school, tracksuit, matching tracksuit.
That's the whistle.
Has the whistle around his neck.
It's got to be light blue.
Wife beater on under the tracksuit.
Yes, right.
Light blue velour with white piping up it. Yeah.
He does bring the dog to the pickleball court and ties the leash to the fence.
Name matching tracksuit.
Yes.
With a little ponytail.
Yes. A little white bow.
Little visor.
Oh man, Muffy's my favorite character in this whole game.
I know, she's literally the best character here so far.
I will get to the court early and prepare and wait for Marge. Coach will set extra bottles of water out so that there's plenty of water when she gets there.
Too funny. Marge will come up and Marge obviously doesn't really know what to wear for pickleball, so she's got the outfit from dodgeball, basically the nerdy kid where he's got his shorts pulled up super far and he's got the 2 wristbands and the headband, the sweatband. And she's like, I'm fucking ready. I'm gonna dig you down, Roger.
All right, let's play. And Coach will go easy on Marge because Marge is a new player, but Coach will be constantly trying to make it harder, but also just small talking the whole time and trying to get Marge to just, their day and not think about the exercise. This is Coach's psychology to keep her moving by talking about other things. So, hey, so any interesting goings on lately? Any good arrests? Any good gossip?
No good arrests so far. I got we had one guy, and then the glove didn't fit, so we had to let him go.
We've established that we're in LA.
30 years ago.
Welcome to the 90s.
No. It's the established legal doctrine of glove fitting, right? There's precedent for this. It's a famous defense at this point.
Everyone just has a glove in their glove box.
Hey, it didn't fit. Hey, what can I do?
That's what
People
a glove
P.
box is
Simpson,
for.
glove didn't fit, got to acquit. That's it's the law.
Jesus, yeah, there's like a health code violation. There's like fucking 500 cats down the street.
Oh, my dog hates that house. My dog barks at that house every time we walk past. It's gotta be like against some sort of code. Maybe I should talk to the HOA.
You know what you could do? You could put in a you could put in a complaint at the police office, and then maybe I gotta go take a look at it.
Oh, you do that?
Hell yeah! We're pickleball buddies. Pickle pals,
Go ahead
if
and
you
say
want
that's
to
a
call
positive.
Pickle
pals.
I'll do that tomorrow.
I haven't had a pickle pal since college.
I mean, we've been playing for like 10 minutes. You could go do it right now.
I'm just gonna go lay down over here.
That's true. You're not working, but someone's working. It's the police officer, right?
I mean, tell him you want me to go look at it. Just put in a good word and then tell him I'll be ready in about 45 minutes. I gotta go ice my ankles.
Excellent. Same time next week?
Yeah. Text me.
Perfect.
All right,
so he leaves to go down to the station and put in the.
We've had one go round. Act 1 is comprised of 2 scenes each. So anyone who has an idea to progress the story can go ahead.
Bunny is gonna get a call, I think, from her informant at the police station to let her know that a complaint has been filed with the police station, which ultimately affects the HOA, which ultimately affects her wink, and she moves into high gear because there's so many fires she has to put out now. So
Bunny's phone rings.
Hello?
And on the other end, Bunny?
Yes. Hello.
Oh my God. It's Detective Ramirez.
Oh, hello, Detective. How are you?
Good. Someone's poking around that old 2-story down on Elm with the cats.
Oh, yes. Who?
You know Coach Mac from the high school?
Oh, yes, I know Coach.
Coach Mac came by and said that his dog is going crazy around that house, and there's too many cats, and I know how much you love that old property.
Oh, I do. Thank you so much for calling. I really appreciate it. I'll send you a little something. I'll send you a little something down to the station. Thank you. And
positive or negative?
Positive.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's a good scene.
I'd watch the crap out of this movie.
I'm gonna shift over to Dell, who is going to go find Wink because Dell missed class and needs the homework. So Dell comes walking with his one strap in his backpack because all the cool kids only one strap it. Walks down the street and just knocks on the real home of Brent Winkelton.
Brent will open the door. Hey, Del. How's it going, man?
Del's there with 2 black eyes, a bandage over his nose.
Did you get into fight again?
I fell down some stairs.
Yeah, sure you did, buddy. Sure you did. What can I do for you?
Well, I missed class, and I need to know, the homework.
Need to know the homework. Well, Del, you know how much I charge for that.
Yeah. I'm good for it.
All right, come in. He invites him in and brings him up to his room, and in his room are just like filing cabinets and papers on the wall, and these are stolen and photocopied like testers, because Wink does not go to school, right?
Right.
Wink does not go to... But what Wink does is steal stuff from the teachers. So Wink has test keys, he has answer scores, he's got the syllabi,
Excellent.
He's got all of the homework, and he's like, all right, what classes today, Del?
Hanging on the cabinet is off of one of the hooks on the cabinet, a coach whistle.
Exactly. One of the tiny tracksuits.
You stole his clothes? Oh God.
Del pulls out $200 bills and hands it over.
Yeah. All right. What classes you got today, Del?
Fuck.
I mean,
there's the one with Miss Green, theater.
He'll sigh and he'll kind of rifle around. He'll pull out one sheet of paper. This is all of the theater homework for the whole year, Del. You got some change coming back to you, buddy. There's not a lot going on here. Do you have a part in the play?
Tree.
Wink will sigh and he'll open his closet.
Understudy.
And he'll pull out two. He'll pull out 2 paper mache like tree branches. It's like, look, man, just hold these. All right, just hold these. You'll be fine. And he'll close the door. He's like, you got some change coming back to you. Do you want like the math test answers for next week too?
Yeah.
Cool.
What's that going to cost?
He'll 200 theater. Look, theater's a gimme class. That one's cheap. I'll give you the test. I'll throw in next week test scores.
Do you know what math I'm in?
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say remedial.
Yeah.
All right.
You get me. What was my sister doing here the other day?
She came by looking for my folks. They're never here, but she had some HOA thing, I think, to talk to them about.
She's such a bitch.
Tell me about it. She's always over here trying to bother my parents. A good thing they're never around. Otherwise, they'd probably be on my case. But, they work long hours. My dad's a chemist at DuPont, right? So never see him.
Faintly in the background, you hear a yapping dog. Continue.
One of these days, I am going to just steal that dog. I'm so tired of hearing it bark.
I know a place. If you want me to get rid of that dog, I know a place.
Okay, I'm surprised to hear you put "I know" in front of anything, Del. But tell me more.
Del's phone rings in his pocket, and he pulls it out, and it's a call from his sister.
Oh, Bunny, I'm here with Wink. What's up?
I'm just wondering when you're going
She's
to be
a bitch.
home. I know you need to study.
Yeah. Oh,
Are-
what?
Are you coming home for dinner? And you said you're with
Oh.
Wink?
Yeah, he gave me
Homework.
He
Help.
gave you? Oh.
homework help.
In chemistry?
Fuck! I have chemistry. Can I get that one too?
That's an extra 100, though. Chemistry's not a gimme.
Bunny, can I borrow $100?
Oh my gosh. Del, what have we talked about?
A lot of things.
Ugh. If it helps you in school, yes, of course.
Bunny's gonna give you $100.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Fine. I'll get it from her next time she comes over to bog my parents.
And
Tomorrow.
without covering the receiver, he's between you and me, bro. Did you hit that? Are you hitting that? I mean, respect.
She's like 30, man. Like, what do you know? Absolutely. That'd be weird for both of us, I think.
I heard that.
Oh, shit, she's
Del.
on the phone.
I hope she heard me say no.
Positive outcome. I like it.
Positive.
So he gets his chemistry homework help and his theater paper mache, and he's heading down the street and he passes Coach, and he sees Coach with walking Muffy, and he intentionally crosses the street, just hiding his nose.
All right.
Well, Marge is gonna get the call to go inspect that health code violation house. So she's gonna put on her officer's garb, and the buttons are like obviously stretching a little bit across the chest, like, you know, you can see the undershirt poking through all the holes between the buttons. She does the and then shines her badge so that it's showing. She'll get in the car and head over to this house.
When she pulls up, Bunny is there wearing a Animal Defense League t-shirt. Holding a clipboard.
Bunny, the fuck are you doing here?
Oh, it's so sad. And I'm lining up foster homes for all of these sweet little kitties. And I know that this house has been a problem for the neighborhood. I've been working on it, but I have finally rallied the Animal Defense League, and we're going to get some fosters. And then I'm going to have my guys come in and clean it up. You know, not a problem.
In the background, Wink runs by chasing one of the cats with like another one of them like clawing him like off of his neck, just like
yes, Wink, get that one and that black and white one over there. The Thompsons are gonna take them tonight.
Bunny, you can't fucking have this many cats around here. This is a fucking health problem.
It's not my house, but
Scott.
I am trying to solve the problem.
What do you think about a positive outcome for Large Marge that Wink dropped a baggie while he's running?
Sure.
What do we think? All right. Go ahead and add that to Amanda. Continue.
The fuck's Wink doing here? He's supposed to be in what? What just fell out of his pocket? And Marge will go over and pick it up. Bunny, the fuck is this?
Why would I know? It wasn't in my pocket. Wink, son.
And scene. Because why would I know? It wasn't in my pocket. It's a beautiful closing black screen. We need a scene from Coach and a scene from Wink.
Coach will the scene will open with Coach kind of in his best tracksuit, whistle around his neck.
This one's
but
yellow.
His Sunday tracksuit.
He's sitting around a table with a bunch of old ladies playing bunco.
We're so glad you could join us, Coach. It's your first time playing?
Yes, yep, it is.
Well, I've sat Louise right next to you, and she's going to tell you everything. Louise has been doing this for, oh my gosh, 50 years.
Wow, that's quite impressive. How old are you all, actually?
And they're all going to scoff at you and cover their mouths because you asked how old they are. And I'm going to oh, he's such a kidder.
I mean, I'm just saying 50. That means you must have been 2, right?
Just never mind.
Coach, are you eating? Are you eating here? I made you a lasagna.
Oh, too many carbs. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be like that. It's homemade. I put extra cheese in it.
Oh, you haven't lived until you've had that lasagna.
You're going to need your extra strength if you're going to coach that lacrosse team all the way to state championship.
I suppose a bite wouldn't hurt.
I heard carbs don't count if it's pasta.
She's right. And we all giggle. Get him a Diet Coke. That cancels everything out.
Water, please. Water's fine. Or water. Or the Diet Coke. That's great.
So, Coach, tell me, how's that marriage of yours?
It's fantastic.
And I'm gonna lean over
Wonderful.
and go, that's not what I heard.
It's not what I heard either.
Okay. And we're all gonna be like,
You have 4 old ladies just
I heard she doesn't let you eat pasta.
Coach just begins to sweat.
Is it because she doesn't make you pasta? Is it because that she's not cooking for you enough?
I just came for a game of bunco. I don't really know that this is the appropriate conversation to be having.
This is literally the perfect place. We were just talking about Valerie's stinking cheating ex-husband who was caught in the grocery store in the fucking bananas.
Oh no.
Buying several bunches of bananas and condoms.
Oh my gosh. You don't know anything about that, do you?
People go to the canal when they sneak out.
Bunny is going to sense that this whole thing is going south and change the subject and get everybody back on track. Ladies.
I don't know how to play bunco. I rolled a 6.
I'm going to go ahead and drop a negative on Coach.
Yeah.
So, sweat. What happens, Coach?
Coach proceeds to the entire night just get hit from all sides by all of this gossip. And he realizes no place being here. And now he knows far too much about his neighbor. And he wishes he never.
We're going to close out Act 1 with Mr. Wink Winkerton.
Yeah. So, honestly, that scene was the fade to black there with the baggie falling out was just too good to pick back up on before. That feels like it leads into the tilt. Me.
Yeah.
Personally.
Uh-huh.
Right. So, I am going to kind of take us back to like a flashback a couple of years ago. And this scene doesn't necessarily need dialogue. But what happens is a couple of years back, Wink has always been a minimally supervised child. As a minimally supervised child is wont to do, they often fall in with, a little bit of the delinquent crowd, skateboarding, staying out late, sneaking a joint, behind the gym, right? Stuff like that. Your standard mischief that you get into, right? So it's a montage of teenage petty crime, right? It's writing a tag on the grocery store, it's shoplifting, it's all of that, right? But one day, as he is just sort of skipping school, he is caught by Bunny with some of those aforementioned joints. And through kind of this leverage and through his connections to his dad and sort of access to chemistry supplies and other things like that, Bunny has sort of blackmailed Wink into sort of doing what she wants in terms of supplying her with stuff. So the there isn't necessarily, this is not a mutually beneficial relationship. This is still more of Bunny controlling, this is PTA president, HOA president, drug kingpin, Bunny McPhee, sort of setting up her fall guy.
Well, I'm definitely saying that's a negative outcome.
I agree.
All right. So we're going to go into the tilt. And if we could switch back to our messy card table. We each have a positive and negative card. Or rather, Amanda has 2 positives. So what we're going to do is I'm going to flip the cards. And you're going to... blue is positive, red is negative, and you're going to total them. I accidentally removed the card.
You can just deal me another.
Yeah, but I screwed up and we might be short one. Flip. Flip. So, going around, Brandy has a 4 red. Sean and I both have 0. Amanda has a 6 blue, and Scott has a 1 red. So that means...
So Brandy's red and Amanda's blue.
Brandy, you can pick any of the red cards to add to the tilt, and they are Love Rears Its Ugly Head, The Wrong Person Gets Busted, Collateral Damage, Somebody Is Not So Innocent After All.
Oh, these are good.
They're good ones there.
I have 2 I can't decide between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Somebody Is Not So Innocent After All.
I think that's really good.
So
it was that or somebody gets busted.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, those 2 are so strong.
Okay, so that is our red tilt. And then Amanda, you can choose between Someone or Something Survives Against the Odds, Betrayed by Friends, The Thing You Stole Has Been Stolen, Someone Develops a Conscience, 2 people cross paths and everything changes, or A Tiny Mistake Leads to Ruin.
Ooh.
Some good stuff there.
I know. Do the point values matter for the tilt at all?
No.
Okay. I really like Betrayed by Friends.
Okay. I think I screwed up, but we'll fix it at the end. All right. So, as a recap to all of our viewers, just a an Act 1 recap now that we've gone through intermission. You've gotten your snacks, your drinks, you're back in the theater, you're ready to go. In the Apple Valley...
Could we
do that?
2 minute break? Yeah, could we have a 2 minute?
Can we have a real break?
Go to intermission.
Can I run to the bathroom real quick?
Okay, I will take us to break, and we'll be back in just about 2 minutes.
Fantastic.
we're back from intermission. Hopefully you got popcorn. I know I did.
They can't see you.
Popcorn soda. You can't see me, but you can hear me eating popcorn. Anyway, during the break.
Arguably worse.
Yep. During the break.
I want popcorn. Thanks.
I realized I screwed up because I was removing the outcome cards, and we need them for the end. So I redealt them, and we're gonna repick our tilt. And Brandy and Amanda still get to pick, no matter what the scores. But we have a different set of cards to choose from. Brandy, you have somebody blissfully ignores the obvious signs, misdirected passion, mayhem, a traffic chase, and somebody is not so innocent after all again.
I'll do that one.
Okay. Now, Amanda, you have betrayed by friends, a stupid plan executed to perfection, two people cross paths and everything changes, someone or something survives against the odds, what seemed like pure luck isn't, and a tiny mistake leads to ruin.
I really like. I'm gonna change it up. I really like the one that's like a stupid plan works out or something like that.
A stupid plan executed to perfection.
Yeah.
So how that works as we go into 2. Anyone having a scene can say, I'm going to go ahead and use that tilt on this scene. And as long as no one has an objection, like maybe they have a better idea for it, go ahead and throw it in. So we're going to start Act 2 the same way we did Act 1. We're going to jump into scenes. Again, you can choose to resolve or establish. As I mentioned before, the closer you are to 0 at the end, when you add up all your outcomes, the worse it is for you. So you either want a lot of negatives, a lot of positives, or you want to see what happens somewhere in the middle.
Is there any way you can make the card with writing a little bigger? Because in 2 minutes I'm going to forget exactly. Thank you.
And are we supposed to keep track of these totals?
I flipped them back over because we're going to see them at the end.
Okay, and when you say we need to get as close to 0...
So think of red as negative numbers and blue as positive numbers.
Got it.
And I can tell you right now, 0's aftermath is a fate worse than death. So if you get 0, think of how your character comes to a fate worse than death.
Right, but we are trying to make this as big of a fiasco as possible, right?
Correct.
So we should be shooting to get to 0.
If that's what you want to do. Because the good outcomes don't necessarily mean positive outcomes.
Right.
You may succeed, but at what cost?
Right.
And honestly, Sean, I think we need to have a scene where you go around Bunny saying that you want Large Marge offed. Because you ask about it. You're going to ask about it. This will be my scene. You're going to ask about that favor that Bunny asked for. And we need to get to that because I have to play to my need to get away with murder. So, once again, we have Dell, one strapping it down the street, knocking on Wink's door.
Wink will open the door. No, bro, just the person I wanted to see.
Here's your paper mache tree back. I didn't get on stage.
Oh, that's too bad. You would make an excellent wooden post. I can't think of anybody better suited for the role of tree.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, of course. Hey, come in.
Yeah. I was hoping that math test. So I lost those answers. Um, could I get that again?
What if I could guarantee that you had every answer to every test for the rest of your high school career?
Bro, really? No way.
Absolutely. I can help. But you gotta,
How much is that gonna cost? Pulls out his wallet and it's got like 250s and a 20 in it, and that's it.
No.
That's it.
Let's not talk about anything so crass as money, Del. I've always heard, right? Have you heard this? One good turn deserves another. You heard that expression?
No.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Are we still talking about the math test?
We're talking about all the math tests, Del. Don't worry. Don't worry your pretty little head about it at all. Now listen, I've prepared a binder for you. And he pulls out this thick 3-ring binder and sets it, and it's like in here, ordered by date and class, all of the answers for the rest of the year. Just need you to do me a little, just a little favor, like between bros, right? Just do me. If you help me, I'll help you, right? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Do you have an itch or something?
I do, Del. I have an itch. Her name is Marge.
Extra large Marge?
Extra large Marge. She's even a bigger bitch than your sister.
Really?
Yeah. She's been after me, get this, to go to class, Del. Go to class. Who wants to go to class? Nobody wants to go to class, right?
Not really. I mean, I like coach's class.
Why would I go to class, right? So here's what I need you to do. Marge, she's not healthy. What if she just had a heart attack or something? What if she just disappeared one day? You following me, Del?
You want me to give her a heart attack?
Sure. Yes, absolutely.
And you want her to disappear like Muffy? Like the plan I had with Muffy. You want me to Muffy Marge?
Yes, Del. I want you to Muffy Marge.
I don't like that.
And I get all the answers for. Let's see here. I'm a senior, so I'll probably need 2 years of answers.
Let's call it 3, Del.
That's probably smart. You're always the smart one. Yeah, I'll Muffy Marge. All right, positive or negative?
I feel like that went really well for
Del.
I mean, I don't
This is
know.
for Del.
Yeah, I don't think it went so well for Del.
Okay.
Yeah, it's negative for Del, positive for Wink.
Yeah.
But it's
he doesn't get a
Del
card.
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You got what you wanted, right? We're progressing you towards your need, but becoming a murderer is not necessarily like
a positive thing.
You absolutely just got manipulated into that.
And
however, you do share a need to get away with sister.
Uh-huh.
So that I don't know if that's supposed to play into our voting.
No, but that'll play into a scene between the two of us, possibly.
Okay.
Because I could, if we wanted to have a bunny scene, be talking to Dell, and Dell lets it slip that he's going to try and get rid of Marge.
Buffy Marge.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I think we need a scene with Wink here, opening with the baggie falling out of his pocket. And if nobody has any objections, I would like to use the tilt that somebody is not so innocent after all.
Apparently they couldn't hear me on stream.
No, I think that was a joke when you were eating popcorn. I can hear you just fine.
You're
okay.
Yeah.
You weren't ASMRing hard enough, Justin.
We can see you now. You can show it.
Also arguably worse.
Now you all want popcorn. Boogity boogity. Okay, so obviously scene opens being chased by and chasing feral cats, and a bag falls out of Wink's pocket. And obviously...
The fuck is this thing?
I didn't fall out of my
in
pocket.
In there, Bunny and Marge, you see like a galaxy of pharmaceuticals. But Bunny, these aren't any that Wink is making for you. This is steroids. This is Viagra. This is, this is, pain meds. This is
all for Dell. It's all Dell's.
a galaxy of pills that maybe a middle-aged
Coach
man might find useful, right? Some dog tranquilizers even in there, right? And so Wink looks up and he goes, Coach told me to hold those for him, I swear! Why would I have Viagra?
ED happens at any age. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going to say, I happen to know from Valerie, who talked to Louise, who was at the doctor's office with his wife. These are all things he needs. The coach.
Coach made me do it, I swear. He gave
None of these are illegal.
They're illegal.
This coach have you holding them. They're not illegal.
They're illegal if they're not with their prescribed bottle and you don't know who they're for. I don't know why I know that, but I do.
And I'll like stage whisper to Marge. Maybe he doesn't want anyone to know that Muffy's on tranquilizers.
That's it.
Can we cut a scene in the middle of a scene?
Why not?
So I want to go out to the canal behind the subdivision.
Okay.
And Coach is there, and Dell walks up on Coach as Coach is shooting up some steroids in the ravine.
Dell's walking up with a shovel and plastic bags.
And this is either a flashback or a flash forward.
It's a flash forward.
However we want to handle this.
It's a flash forward. Dell is walking up with a very large trash bag and a shovel. Hey, Coach.
You didn't see anything.
Sure didn't.
Excellent. And then he just walks away. He doesn't pay any attention to what you're doing.
Because you don't ask what you're burning at the bum barrel.
That's right.
and I say this is that's probably positive for Coach.
Yes.
He doesn't get caught.
He's not an accomplice.
He is not an accomplice, and he leaves.
But Bunny would, adjacent to this, I'm assuming this is at night, under the cover of darkness that you're out there.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, you're gonna flash over to the house with all of the cats, and you are going to see Bunny in a very uncharacteristic jeans and a black t-shirt and probably Dell's tennis shoes. And her hair is pulled back, and she's skulking around in the bushes, and she's leaving little bowls of poison on the food for the cats. She is secretly going to kill all of the feral cats, and she's trying to get rid of them.
I say negative because I love cats.
I do too. But she has a need to commit murder, okay?
There's a mighty need. Yeah.
I like that.
I have to vote negative for the mass murder of cats.
100%.
Yep.
Right. And then I guess parenthetically coming back to Wink, frantically pinning all of his problems on Coach. Yeah, I don't know. He's been like telling me to like stay home from school and like sending me home with all this stuff to keep for him. I don't know what he's doing, man. It's been I couldn't tell anybody because he's the coach.
I'm gonna look at Marge and be like, public schools these days. You just don't know.
You're the PTA president.
I'm working to change things every day.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
I do think positive for Wink.
Yep.
Yeah.
That leaves just Large Marge for the first half of Act 2.
Yeah, so actually, I would like to continue Large Marge in this same scene. So still on this front lawn of this feral cat house. She's gonna just hulk up to Wink and just kind of poke her finger into his chest, but not actually touch him because she's not trying to, catch an assault charge on a child. Listen here, bud. I know you've been going around calling me extra large Marge around town. It's not fucking nice. I need you to go to fucking school. I've been chasing you all around this goddamn town, and you're cutting into my fucking pickleball time, and I just want you to go to school. You're so smart.
Yes, ma'am. But I mean, think of all the exercise you've gotten chasing me around town.
I fucking hate it.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. If Coach wasn't sending me home all the time, I would definitely 100% always go to school. Definitely, 100%.
All right, young man, because you're underage, and this is maybe your first offense, technically, because I haven't caught you yet, I'm gonna let it slide. But if I fucking catch you out of school again, I'm gonna tell your mom.
Yes, ma'am. Please don't tell my mom.
I say that's positive for Large Marge.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So for the second half of Act 2, I would like to kick us off again, and I would like to use the tilt of a stupid plan executed to perfection.
Oh no, I can't wait to die.
So, this is at next week's pickleball game. Large Marge is there, and she sees Dell on the court in athletic shorts, tank top, and he's spinning the pickleball, I guess racket? I don't know what they're called.
It's a paddle.
Paddle. And he says, Marge, you and me.
Oh, honey, you don't want none of this.
And he starts like bouncing the ball on the paddle. Let's go. You got me today.
Damn it, I was waiting for Roger. We had to talk about his fucking ED.
What?
Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out when you're older. She'll just walk onto the court.
Coach can't get it up?
I'm surprised you know what ED stands for.
I mean, I've taken a pill or two.
Did it last longer than 4 hours?
No.
Oh, good, because then you gotta go talk to a doctor.
Speaking of, let's play. And Dell's plan is to play the hardest he has ever played against Marge in order to work her up to a heart attack. He is going to back and forth across the court. He's going to hit it as hard as he can. He's going to return. He's going to run little circles around her. He's going to just egg her on until she pops. Now, since we don't know the aftermath, whether or not you actually die, I'm proposing that my stupid plan of playing pickleball until you die, you have a heart attack and get taken away by EMTs.
Okay.
And
my fucking chest. It's so hard to breathe.
oh my god!
Oh god.
Call an ambulance!
Cuts to a scene as the ambulance drives down a street and the dog is being walked by Coach Parks with the ambulance. Goes by.
And it's down the same street as Wink's house, and there's no cats. So positive or negative for Dell on murdering or attempted murder?
I guess that's positive.
Yeah.
I guess that's a stupid plan executed to perfection.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, Amanda, your scene can be prior to that.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what happens to you yet.
Yeah. I would like to do a in-between flash before the pickleball thing. With Coach. So she's gonna go knock on Coach's door. And get his wife. His wife answers the door instead. And she goes, oh, Sally. I didn't think you'd be here anymore. I've heard in the neighborhood that, things ain't so hot around your house right now.
Imagine any one of us could hop in as the NPC.
Any one of you.
Yeah.
I'm choosing to because I've jumped in enough.
What do you mean?
Oh, I heard from the ladies at the fucking Bunko Club that, Raj can't get it up anymore.
What?
Yeah, I heard that he's taking the little blue pill, and then he's taking the steroids, and he's got that fucking kid down the street taking his drugs for him.
Oh.
That
I was
rascal.
I was really hoping that this wouldn't come out to everybody, but in this town, I guess gossip and she's just going to break down in tears.
Oh, Sally,
I didn't have anybody to know. I didn't know. I didn't have anybody to
You
talk
know
to.
those ladies at the Bunko Club? What'd you tell Valerie?
I didn't. I told Buddy.
Who?
Bunny.
Oh, Bonnie. God, that fucking bitch got a loud mouth.
I just needed comfort.
Have you thought about therapy?
No, I've already loaded the car. I'm leaving. And she runs out of the house and gets in and drives away.
Fuck, where's your husband?
I'm going to go back in the bathroom. He's been there for an hour. And she drives away.
I said it's a negative outcome. Marge did not talk to Coach and did not necessarily, and kind of had to deal with a sobbing housewife and broke the news that her husband is terrible and everyone knows.
And everyone knows. Except Coach doesn't know.
Right.
Anyone knows. Because he's a man.
Oh,
All right, looks like we have Brandy, Scott, and Sean left.
Yeah.
So,
all
go
right.
ahead.
So this is. Oh no! Please
No, you go.
ahead,
You
Brandy.
go. You go.
Okay. So this now finally I need to get respect by standing up for myself, right? I've been pushed around all of this time. So this is a scene just following the ambulance sort of leaving the neighborhood. And the dust is settling a little bit and the sun is starting to set. All of the cats are gone. And under the under the cover of darkness, figure slips into the house on Elm Street, and he is carrying a very large backpack, and he is carrying what looks to be a jerry can. And over the course of the evening, he makes it look as though Bunny has been living here for quite some time and leaves the manufacturing equipment very prominently displayed in the center of the room. And then he starts pouring the jerry can all over the house. And the scene ends with the flick of a match.
Say positive.
I'd
That's
say
a positive.
So,
Yeah.
prior to that, Bunny had gone. Marge was at Coach's house. All this stuff was going on. Bunny had gone to gather up all of the dead cats and had put them in a really large trash bag. And she went home and she asked Dell to please dispose of this.
Well played.
That's really good.
That was well played.
And she's
That
like,
is
Dell,
fantastic.
I need you to do this for me. Please.
What?
I'll pay you as much money as you need, whatever you need.
What's in the bag?
It doesn't matter. I just need you to get rid of it. Just take the shovel and go and get rid of it. Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, all right. I know this place. I've seen no one hang out.
Go. Just get it done. I'll whatever you
He
need.
shovel over one arm, dragging a bag of dead cats across town.
That was a good way to tie up that loose end, Brandy. Well
That's
fucking
That was
said.
super
well
positive, yeah.
Yep.
And I guess I'm the last one, right?
You're the final scene.
I think the scene happens. You hear keys at the door. You hear the chain of a dog on a leash, and you hear Coach coming into you see Coach. The house is empty and quiet. He just kind of walks into the kitchen, gets himself a water out of the fridge, chugs it down, and notices on the counter that says, "I just couldn't anymore." Sally. The Coach just looks at it and just hangs his head.
Oh.
Go ahead, put that negative over there, buddy.
Poor Coach.
Oh, Coach.
Wait, we have reached the finale of our Fiasco. And how this is going to work is we're going to flip over all of these cards and we're going to get our totals. So I'm going to start with Scott. Flip. 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 Okay, it looks like he has 9 positive and 7 negative. So your outcome, or your aftermath, is a 2. 2 blue?
2
Yes. So I will choose.
blue.
You know what's fun? Children crying when they see me. Kids are smart. They know a ruined person when they see one. I'm going to be haunted forever by what I've done, and all my plans are ending in complete and utter ruin.
So I would imagine that's Coach just putting a for sale sign in front of his as he's cast to leave town.
And the resignation letter to the
school.
school.
Yep.
And we just see
tracksuit, like
we just at the very
end.
end. It's a sitcom ending where he hangs his whistle on the doorknob
with the pickleball paddle right there beside it.
Yeah, the sweat,
Perfect.
stained tracksuit, just everything.
Oh yeah, his tracksuits like look like they've been washed like 3 times too many times.
Yeah.
So how this works? If people get the same number, you go to the next one down.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna go next to Amanda. Looks like she's gonna have a positive blue. 10 minus 2 is 8. Unfortunate. It's true I've made some mistakes, perhaps some very serious ones, but in the end, here I am, more or less whole, more or less not broke, a prisoner, or dead. Let's agree to call that a win.
So I imagine that she has lost some weight, but she suffered that heart attack. So she had to have like a quadruple bypass. She got Wink to go to school, but she's like not allowed to be a cop anymore because she had a heart attack. So now she just sits on her front porch feeding a really ugly, scraggly cat that somehow made its way to her house.
Survived poisoning.
It looks a little fucked up.
101st feral cat.
Yes. With a 99.
All right.
Nice.
Let's see how it's going to end for Wink. Looks like we have 8 minus 3 is a 5. 5 blue. Appalling. I don't want to seem bitter. Now I know what it's like to be utterly crushed, casually brought low, forced to eat my words, and stand mute and powerless before my enemies. They gloat, and I am helpless. So that's nice.
Well, unfortunately for Wink, the fire department showed up a whole lot faster than he expected. And all that planning and framing was all for naught. As he spends the rest of his time in juvenile hall, or at least till he turns 18. He gets a visit from Bunny every couple of weeks. She just laughs and laughs.
Cherry on the cake, he has to go back to school.
He's finishing it in juvenile. It's even worse. He can't go anywhere. Marge did get him to go back to school because he can't leave.
All right. Looks like Bunny got a blue 3. 8 minus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Repulsive. Most likely I'm not dead on the outside, but I'm sure as hell dead on the inside. The emotional or mental wounds I've suffered, those will never heal. The future is a brick wall.
So Bunny is tortured by the fact that she just killed like 199. She couldn't catch the last one. She's seen around town now, disheveled, makeup only half done, wearing a lot of beige, and she stepped down from the PTA because of rumors of her association with both Coach and Wink. And she does maintain her HOA presidency, but now it's just a hollow feeling. It's just nobody takes her seriously. Everybody hates the HOA. She doesn't have the PTA to lean on, and she doesn't even know what her existence is about anymore. She's just bitter and mean, and she's thinking about changing her name to Karen.
And lastly, we have Dell, who is going to get a red 4 outcome.
Oof.
horrendous. I've failed, that's for sure. Failed hard, and I'm pretty sure something is broken. And maybe this limp will be permanent, and there's no way my reputation is ever going to recover from this foolishness. So, Dell is digging next to the trench, and it begins storming. And the rain just becomes torrential all of a sudden. And Dell slips. He smacks his head on the pavement. Blood is trickling down, and you just see Dell sliding down the drainage ditch surrounded by 99 dead cats.
And in the distance, you hear a barking dog.
And you hear...
Damn.
And that, friends, is a fiasco.
You didn't Muffy or Marge.
Oh, that was great. That was
So I hope everybody had fun. It's a little bit chaotic. It's a little freeform. You know, we all just made it up on the spot. We didn't plan this ahead of time. We didn't talk about it ahead of time. We dealt these cards, and we did it.
What I think was great was on break we did not talk about this at all. What we do on break, but we did not talk about this at all. But
You're cutting out, Scott.
You're cutting out.
And Sean threw it all on Coach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was perfect, because I was about to throw it on my. It's great.
So, I'm more than happy to play this again with anybody. I own the Roll20 module. I definitely want to play again, even if it's not on stream. But on stream, anybody watching is more than welcome to hit us up in the Discord and watch and join us up when we call for one shots. I'm interested in what the Dragon Slayers module is. That's a kind of a fantasy twist to it. Poppleton Mall is a Christmas time at a mall, and I happen to know, because I've watched a live play of it, one of the cards involves the fact that they're Satanists.
I love it.
We should save that one for
Christmas.
Closer to December.
Yeah.
Not Santa, Satan.
And on Roll20, there's actually 11 more playsets on top of that we can go through, that go through all kinds of genres. I know I saw a Western one. There was an LA Noir kind of one.
Oh, yeah, please.
So I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. Check us out tomorrow. We're going to do our Dicey Decisions Finding Purchase. I think no, that was last time. Twist of Fate.
Amanda's like, what?
Our Twist of Fate campaign continues tomorrow. We have Zeros to Heroes on Monday. I'm not sure of the next one shot, but I'm sure there's something coming.
We have Author Adventures coming up on the 19th of August.
Yes, Author Adventures, where we get some indie authors to come make approximations of their characters and go on an adventure, which is a lot of fun. We've done it once before, doing it again, and we're definitely going to do it at least a third time.
Yeah, September.
So, I hope you all had a beautiful fiasco.
It was
Good night.
amazing.
That was amazing.